Anyone who's ever been on a plane knows that when the cabin crew starts to get the plane ready to depart, they ask that all passengers turn off their phones or switch them on to airplane mode. But have you ever wondered why? In this video, we'll be discussing why the Federal Aviation Administration bans use of mobile phones on planes, and if it actually makes a difference. The primary reason airlines ask passengers to switch their devices to airplane mode is safety. The most risky parts of any flight are during takeoff and landing. That is when cell service is the most likely to obstruct the aircraft's communication systems, which are very sensitive to electromagnetic interference. By activating airplane mode, you're essentially disabling the device's ability to transmit or receive signals, reducing the risk of interference. And while it may be the case that a handful of passengers on every plane forget to turn their phone to airplane mode, if every passenger was using their phone as normal, it could cause a safety issue. Airplanes rely on precise navigation systems, such as GPS and radar, to ensure a safe and efficient flight. Radio waves emitted by mobile devices can potentially interfere with these critical systems. While the chances of interference are minimal, airlines take a precautionary approach by requesting passengers to switch to airplane mode. In the case of a low-visibility landing, your pilot may even ask all passengers to completely shut down their phones to make sure there is no interference with onboard communications and navigation equipment. Another reason for using airplane mode is to prevent interference with cellular networks on the ground. When flying at high altitudes, your mobile device may attempt to connect to multiple cell towers simultaneously, causing network congestion and potential disruptions to ground-based communication systems. By enabling airplane mode, you help maintain the integrity of these networks and prevent jamming signals for everyone on the ground. Airline cabin crew members rely on clear communication with the flight deck and among themselves to ensure passenger safety. By using airplane mode, you minimize potential interference with their communication systems as well, allowing them to efficiently coordinate their duties and respond to any emergencies that may arise during the flight. While you can't connect to cellular service in-flight, you may connect to the airplane's in-flight Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi systems don't present the same risks as cell networks do. They operate at a lower strength and at different frequencies than cell phones and flight instruments, and are less of an interference risk. Since Wi-Fi functions with satellite signals rather than radio signals, it's not connecting to cell phone towers on the ground. In recent news, European regulators cleared the way for 5G-enabled mobile devices to keep their transmitters on during flights, and there's a chance that the US could update their regulations as well. 5G uses wavelengths that are less likely to interfere with airplane instruments than older generation cell services. However, there's not been any extensive testing done on what the impact would be on various plane models flying with different types of phones, with transmissions turned on. There are many variables that could result in different outcomes, and it could just prove to be safer to keep phones in airplane mode, rather than risk the safety of the passengers. If safety isn't a big enough motivator for you to switch your phone to airplane mode, perhaps this next reason will persuade you. Using airplane mode can also help conserve your device's battery life. When your phone is searching for a cellular signal at high altitudes, it consumes more power. By switching to airplane mode, you can extend your battery life and enjoy your device's features throughout the flight. And you'll definitely want to preserve your phone's battery so you can use it to play games, listen to music, and watch downloaded content to stay entertained during your flight. We hope this video helped you understand why switching to airplane mode makes a difference during your flight. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Travel IQ for more travel tips and tricks.